Time to go hard. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Hey, check this out, man. Before we get started with this video, I want to tell y'all about my website, the world's largest rap contest.com, man. Check it out. Send this video, share this video to somebody that's trying to get into the music industry, or maybe you're trying to get into the music industry. That's me, y'all, when I was younger, doing music and stuff, you know, in our town. The world's largest rap contest.com is free to register. Get in touch with a brother, and I'll teach you, I'll coach you on how to keep all your music, your money, turn music into money. That's what I teach people how to do. So I'm not feeling it right now, but basically, once you register, you can actually build a profile page and everything, put your music up and all that type of stuff. This is my profile right here, and most definitely actually earn points and earn different things to help you get your music to the next level. So with that being said, let's go into this video, man. Get in touch with me and all that good stuff. Oops, that's the wrong video. Give him a thumbs up. I like my man right here, man. Rappers leak label threatening to kill their family because of this. Wow, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's get into it, man. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Oh, there's a very disturbing trend on social media. Now, I can't tell you who the first clout chaser was that thought about this brilliant idea of garnering views, but this newfound niche is very disturbing. It's essentially washed up rappers or rappers who never been or who can't sell records at the moment, going on social media and pretending like people were trying to buy their souls for millions of dollars as if they are worth 2 pennies.
You literally almost signed to Polo G's record label.
I heard millions in it. I was just planning on going there and signing it. But I'm with one of my old cameraman at the time.
And were you in the world this time?
Yeah, I was in the world. Yeah. This is secular music. It's not even Christian music, not even a thought about Christian. I'm there, I'm looking through the deal, I'm just skimming through it. So then my homeboy grabbed it. He like, let me just, before you sign, bro, let me just look through it real quick, bro. It's like he knew where the page was or something. He was just flipping, bro. He like, stop. He was like, bro, you ain't read this? I said, read what? The thing said, you could not say the name Jesus. It didn't say God.
Wow.
It said, you cannot say the name Jesus. I forgot what else it said. Like, it was like a threat in there. So they'll basically say like they know your family, where they live at. Stuff that's in those like dotted lines that we will not read, but it's literally them saying like, if you say the name Jesus, you're gonna die, or something gonna happen.
My position isn't that this don't ever happen in the record labels.
That was in a contract? Nah, dude, that couldn't have been in the contract. Golly, man. That what?
Stuff that's in those like dotted lines that we will not read, but it's literally them saying like, if you say the name Jesus, you're gonna die, or something gonna happen.
My position isn't that this don't ever happen and the record labels are pure. No, we understand that record labels are demonic. My position is this didn't happen to him, and he's a clout chaser and he's clout chasing. The story don't make sense. You think the record labels will put their business at jeopardy by giving you a contract to take home, to look over and read yourself and make copies of that states that if you say the word Jesus, we will kill you and your family? Are you, do you think we're stupid? But these people will say these things for a particular reason. They're saying these things because they're setting themselves up to present themselves as if they're martyrs or they're godlike. And you will see that example later on in this video. But I realized he was really lying and really capping once he stated he almost signed to Polo G's label. And then he stated the amount that Polo G, the rapper, was trying to sign him for. Let's hear it.
You know, we're making music, you know, and I want to talk about this. So like you literally almost signed to Polo G's record label.
That was the first, and it's ironic because it's everybody. That's what everybody said. I sound like it's weird, but before all those altercations, rumor, whatever, the stuff being said by Polo G, that was the first label. His label ODA. I got reached out to them, by them. You know, just talking to him, chopping it up. At first, I didn't think it was real. Like I was just because I never was talking to him. So it was I was just like, and obviously you probably not because it's the managers and the team that be behind it. They said they talking to me for a couple weeks, and then there's like I had a meeting with this dude in the office. I forget his name, but it was like an office meeting, and I didn't know nothing about it. I was just planning on going there and signing it. Like that's why I didn't. They said something. They said a million. I heard millions in it. I heard the million word, and I just heard money. I was just gonna go do it. That's it. I think it was like two to something million. And the money was kind of crazy because I was like, I ain't even really been doing nothing for real. Like the music wise, like I made some cool songs, but
The story was unbelievable from the jump. When you tell me your homeboy with no music experience, no label experience, no legal experience, he took your contract and jumped directly to the page where them folks was telling you that if you say Jesus, we will kill you and your family. And he, stop it. But when you said that Polo G's label ODA tried to sign you for millions, then you're out of your mind, bruh. Polo G and ODA don't have that type of budget, bruh. Polo G himself right now can't sign for millions of dollars. You are out of your mind. Sir, are you crazy?
This is crazy.
Now, it feels like he read some type of fan fiction, or he heard somebody else's story, or he probably heard something in like an Instagram comment, and he thought, yo, I'm going to adopt this story, man. Oh, now this story sounds fly.
Wow.
But it has to make sense, bro. Polo G don't got the budget to sign somebody for millions of dollars, bro. You're out of your mind. 2.5 to 3 million. Are you crazy? His name is Keyshawn Boone. Now, he's currently at the peak of his career because he does gospel music now. When he was doing regular music, it was even worse. So at the peak of his career, he's doing 4.2 thousand in 10 days, 39,000 a month ago, 43. So imagine how bad it was in like 2020 or 2021, right? When Polo G first started his label. Yo, record labels are not out here trying to do you a favor, homie. All right. They're not taking you with no fan base, no views,
facts.
no nothing, and offering you $2.5 to $3 million because you are a really nice guy, bro. It's not happening. But this entire story was constructed and crafted and faked because he wanted to get to the point in his narcissism that he really wanted to get to, which is, hey, yo, I make Christian music. I'm kind of popular now for Christian music. And the reason why I'm popular is because God blessed me. God's not blessing you because you ain't make the sacrifices that I made. I'm God's chosen child. I'm the one that won God's favor, okay? Because I turned down the $3 million deal. These dudes are narcissists and they're part of cults, right? Anybody who believes this story is a part of a cult, bro. Here is him, like saying what he originally wanted to say, which is he's popping because he made sacrifices for God, and you other Christian rappers ain't popping like he is because y'all not God chosen and y'all ain't make the sacrifices that he made.
Wow. What would you say to the young Christian rapper or someone who might be thinking about doing Christian rap out there?
Make sure your heart is pure. Make sure there's a reason. Obviously that God called you to it, and always lean on him with it. Because I always tell people, some people just think like let me just hop into Christian rap because it's the easy way to blow up. I can blow up this way. Never think about blowing up or never think about what it can be, but the reason and the reason behind it. It's like, okay, what do you want to bring people to the kingdom? Are you trying to win souls and bring people to Jesus and always exalt Jesus and everything? Like it's more than rap. Because it's like, yeah, you can get in here and just try to blow up, but now when you put to the test and the fruit's being tested, and then you got to go do this or go do that, or God call you to do this.
There are people who actually make sacrifices, who actually undergo losing a lot because they're choosing God over secular music or secular industries. Like one example, well, he's back now, but Gideon at some point walked away for a very long time and probably lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because he chose he wanted to serve God. He wanted to read Bible verses on stream, and he didn't want to do the toxic pranks anymore. That's one example. But this dude is the prime example of everybody want to be a martyr, but nobody wants to die. Creating false stories or fake stories to make yourself out to be a martyr to increase your profile is corny, bro. Even though I think he's a liar, I still respect him a whole lot more than I respect this dude right here on my screen, Jabreezy. Obviously, I don't know either of these two dudes personally. I'm just referring to their actions in this niche. One dude, Keyshawn Boone, if you're gonna lie, just lie on the podcast and leave it at that. Have people question you, whatever. Don't do the Jabreezy route, which is lying about how you're somebody who wants to be a whistleblower for the music industry. How because you're now a rapper, you're like you're trying to sacrifice your career as a rapper and you want to be a martyr. And the reason why you're not blowing up is because you want to be a whistleblower and call out the industry. And finally, you've had enough. So you are exposing the recorded videos you have of the industry meetings. Here are the recorded videos that Jabreezy claims he has of the secret industry meetings of music executives offering to sign him for millions of dollars, but they only have one request. You guessed it.
How you doing there?
They don't even know how to cap for real. Yo, they need to contact Soulja Boy. Yo, Soulja Boy would teach you how to really cap for real. Why is the camera already in the room?
Wow.
Why is the camera already in the room? If this is your device, if you're the one recording, why is the camera already in the room before you got there?
Hey. How we doing? Doing good. So, looks like you've been thinking. Yeah.
And then the camera lady,
Okay, so,
the lady done picked up the camera.
What's your question? People always have questions.
It's the one thing in the contract I don't like. So it's like two things in there actually, but the main one.
God.
Okay, so how'd you know?
Because that's what always comes up. When you leave the room, I know that we're going to come back and have a God conversation. If you want God in your heart, that's fine, but we do not publicly discuss God. Do you understand why? Or do you have questions about it? Because go ahead, ask all your questions. This is where we get all this out so you're comfortable. This is going to be your life moving forward.
Okay, so why can't we discuss God?
Because that's not acceptable in what we're doing. We have a mission here, and you're part of that mission. You want to be a part of that, right? You want to be successful. You want to be adored.
All of this stems from narcissism. These dudes have a higher view of themselves than what they really are. They want to position themselves as if they're martyrs, as if they're saviors, as if they're trying to speak up for all Christian people, and they want to save their people from the evil music industry. Because Jabrizi used to do he started off doing magic tricks. He transitioned to comedy. He then transitioned to a podcast, a Rap Hill podcast, and now apparently he's a rapper. Right? He's been trying to push the music now for a solid couple of a year. Ain't really have no traction. So now he wants to let his fans know the reason why he's not having any traction is because, bro, he's going into these labels, man. Like, he's not agreeing with them trying to push the devil music, man. He don't want to, compromise himself, man. That's why cut it out, bro.
Cut it out,
no music label is trying to sign Jabrizi right now, bro. You ain't cracking musically, man. Bro, we can go to your Spotify right now, bro. Listen, I ain't even do it yet. Let's go to Jabrizi Spotify right now, okay? And let's see Jabrizi Spotify numbers, man. No, a whopping 51 monthly listeners. Jabrizi a whopping 51 monthly listeners, bro. A record label, not only will they not take a meeting with you, they'll probably call security on you if you enter into their building talking about you want a label deal with 51 monthly listeners, bro. Get out of here, bro.
51
now, he
in a
also
month?
Provided another secret recording of music execs asking him to come to a suspicious party.
We have some expectations for you and other up-and-coming artists like yourself, whether it's West Coast or big parties with our producers, the hip-hop guys on the East Coast. You're always gonna wanna have a good time at these parties, and I just want to make sure you are understanding, so you're not uncomfortable when we get to the parties.
Okay, what is these parties that y'all keep talking about?
My friend likes to document, so he can explain a little bit better.
I'll tell you all about it. The party is cool. And it's all the people you know and you want to know. And then, but
networking, basically.
There's a question after midnight, then there's a switch in things.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of baby oil, and if you're comfortable with all that.
There's some interactions between people once we've got the initial party out of the way in the business. We like to keep it personal, and these are people you're working in close proximity with. So we just need to make sure everyone is comfortable with each other. My friend likes to document this, so we're always going to be on camera or being recorded anyway. You know that. Like outside of a place like this, we're pretty much always under recording. So you need to be comfortable with those situations and those people. So that's just why we had some questions.
So why do I have to come to this party though?
Well, because that's where all the important people are going to be, right? Like we have small little meetings like this, but when we all come together, that's when we have all the influencers, the producers, whether it be movies on the West Coast, or we have music and hip hop and things like that on the East Coast.
We have music, hip hop, and things like that on the. Bro, this is nasty work, Jabrizi. This is nasty. First off, yo, who got the big ass camera in their faces, bro? Who got the camera like this that they can't see? This is nasty work, bro. Nasty, and it's so cliche, bro. Like, yo, it's really cliche, bro. Like, you want me to believe that in these times of Diddy parties that a music exec all of a sudden actually comment party? We're like, again, I'm not saying this don't happen to real people, but I'm saying it ain't happening to somebody with 51 monthly listeners, bro. These people ain't meeting with you, homie. Give it up. This ain't even believable, and they definitely not talking about this in the open. In the absolute open, where
and they can see the camera
walking by, strangers walking by, walking out. These things are usually done a little bit more discreetly, just a tad bit, all right? And usually they're not even giving you a warning. You don't know you at a freak off until you at the freak off. That's how this works. I can't stand y'all, bro. That's how this works, bro. You don't know you at the freak off until you got some Vienna sausage on you. Hey, man, I ain't never been.
Hey, me neither.
Hey, well, I ain't never been.
I don't want to go.
I ain't never been. Right? But it gets weirder. Now, this magical, mysterious cameraman going around apparently caught them in the act touching Jabrizi in a weird manner.
We'll see you soon. We'll talk about what we discussed.
Young Tex, huh?
Okay. Look, he's playful.
Right on.
Look at that video.
Tom.
Okay. Bye.
That part of the video right there would make me say, I ain't putting this up. And I would have been like, Slim, what's wrong with you, man? Don't touch me like that. That's what should have happened.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it all.
This is deranged savior complex syndrome. You willingly got groped by an old white man because you wanted to lie to us about being at a secret music executive meeting. Cut it out. Now, here's the thing, okay? And here's where the plot comes together and you start to realize how truly sick these people are. Remember when I told you they all want to be viewed as some type of savior, as somebody who is making this great sacrifice for the better good? So Jabrizi is currently in the process of faking his death, if you guys are unaware.
God.
So after he made all these videos, right? After he made all these videos and dropped it, and he said, yo, my life is in danger, right? While he was dropping these videos, he was telling people, my life is in danger, I'm exposing the industry. Mind you, he wants to be a rapper, right? So I went to Jabrizi's Instagram today, and you won't believe what I saw, people. Jabrizi took down all of his videos, right? There's no more video of the quote-unquote music executive. Now, remember Jabrizi was telling everybody how his life is in danger, but he's exposing this because he has to expose the music industry? Well, look at this. So apparently, Jabrizi's account is now ran by his brother. And when you go to the post, it says right here, he's been asleep for 3 days. Well, you can't see it, but let's see. He's been asleep for 3 days. Doctor said it's not looking good. So he's in the process of faking his death, right? He's going to say, oh my God, he's in a coma. The industry got him. And
if he was in a coma or he been in sleep for 3 days, he wouldn't just have an oxygen mask on him. Yeah.
And then he's gonna fake his death, and then he's probably gonna recover and say, Jesus resurrected me. But look at the comment section. Where did the other videos on like his account go? Archive, so that's the only one that shows. Somebody says it's a scam. Somebody says, wake up in Jesus' almighty name. Right? Now, these bandages, I'll be real. These bandages look a little bit too clean. It looked like this is a photo op. Pray for me. Been in the hospital for 3 days after my car accident. I just wanted to become a rapper and show people to follow their dreams. I just wanted to become a rapper and show people to follow their dreams. So after exposing the music industry, you got into a mysterious car accident and now you're in a coma. And you know what's going to happen, bro? He's going to come back, go on the podcast and claim that he exposed the music industry and they try to hurt him. Bro, this is... Wow. This is just disgusting. This is. Wait, has the brother even spoken on this? This is just disgusting, bro. This is, oh my. You people are trifling, man. Listen, I hope y'all can see through all this malarkey. I hope y'all see through this, bro, and realize, bro, these dudes are weirdos. They are not saviors. And this is cap. Yo, the people who are really going through this, you'll never hear from them, bro. All right? You'll never hear from them. All right, and this is not done discreetly. These people are not giving you a full like PDF to take home, a full copy of all of their crimes. It's not happening, bro. And if Jabrizi has proof that he was assaulted by music executives, you know, because he refused to sign, you know, and he didn't get signed because he refused their advances, he has a lawsuit. He's not going to sue because it's all cap, right? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, bro? Let me know. All right, is it cap? Is it true? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out why I believe that this loud hood rat is probably the worst Pop the Balloon guest I've ever saw. Click on this video right here to find out why she freaked out after being rejected on Pop the Balloon. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Man, people are going through some... Boy, it's going to get worse, man. What you're seeing now, it's going to get worse because people are going through some hard times trying to make it in this music industry, man. Your music, if you're trying to sell music, you're doing it wrong. If you're trying to make it by selling music, you're doing it wrong. You have to sell yourself as an artist. That's real. So y'all check out the World's Lots Rap Contest.com. Let Uncle Mike train you while you keep being independent and you keep all your royalties, publishing, and make some deals with some real people that want to work with you. I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.